Hello and welcome back to this channel. Dear students, we will discuss application of electronic communication system. So in this session, we will discuss an important application of electronic communication, that is two-way radio communication, which is a walkie-talkie system. It is a well-known system. It is hub duplex communication system. Now, what is hub duplex communication system? The communication can take place in both the directions, but at a time only one person can talk. So it is hub duplex communication. There is one particular switch which is PTP, push to talk switch or push to talk button. Whenever a person wants to talk, wants to transmit the signal, the person has to press this button. So the particular thing will start at the transmitter side and will transmit the signal. On the contrary, when the button is released, the device acts as a receiver session. So in simplified language, this is two-way communication system, but at a time only one person can speak. It is unlike the normal FM radio broadcasting system, which is typically one directional system. So it is two-way, two directional system. Now whenever a person wants to send a signal or wants to transmit a signal, the person will be speaking. That speech, that sound signal is captured, it is converted into electrical signal, then electrical signal is converted into electromagnetic waves by using antenna. These waves are transmitted through the free space. Free space is acting as a medium or a channel through which the waves are traveling. Then at the receiver side, again antenna is used to capture electromagnetic waves. These waves are converted into electrical signal, and again electrical signal is converted into the sound signal. So this is the simplified block diagram of a two-way radio communication, that is of a walkie-talkie system. The first block is a microphone. As I said, we want to transmit the speech data, that is we want to transmit the audio signal. So microphone is a device which is used to which captures the audio signal and converts it into electric signal. So usually electret microphones are used. Then next block is audio amplifier. The output of microphone is small, so in order to increase the signal strength, audio amplifiers are used. Then next block is FM modulator. This is frequency modulation. So we have, in earlier sessions we have studied what is modulation and all that. So in this case, since it is a frequency modulation, according to the incoming message, the carrier of the frequency of the carrier gets changed while the amplitude of the carrier remains same. So the data is frequency modulated. The frequency modulation is preferred because it gives better noise humidity and reduced interference, as well as it produces a clear signal. So FM modulations are preferred. Next block is power amplifier. The output of FM modulator is again weak. We want to transmit such signals for a longer distances. So to improve the power, to improve the coverage area, power amplifiers are used. Then output of power amplifier is given to the antenna. This is transmitting antenna. As we discussed earlier, the microphone converts sound signal into electrical, then power amplifier's output is applied to the antenna. Output of antenna is electromagnetic waves. That means it converts the signal into incoming electric signal into electromagnetic waves. These waves are transmitted through the free space, which is the wireless channel. At the receiver side, receiving antenna captures these electromagnetic waves and it is applied to the RF receiver. The RF receiver signal selects a particular received signal. Then next block is FM demodulator. In the transmitter side, we have performed modulation. So to demodulate the signal, that means to remove the carrier, FM demodulator is used. Then again, to improve the output of FM demodulator, audio amplifiers are used. And last block is the speaker. We want to produce the original audio signal. So speaker converts incoming electric signal into the audio signal. So this is the simplified block diagram of walkie-talkie system. Now, as far as this wireless channel or wireless communication is concerned, two bands are usually preferred. One is VHF. The frequency range is 30 Hz to 300 megahertz. It is basically used for outdoor communication and to cover, to obtain the longer range. Next is UHF. The range is 300 megahertz to 300 gigahertz. It is preferred for indoor communication because the transmission can well penetrate through the walls. So this is the simplified block diagram of walkie-talkie system. Now, apart from the block diagram, from the exam point of view, we should know the features of the system, then advantages, then what are the limitations and what are the applications. So let us discuss all these things. First, the features of this two-way communication, that is walkie-talkie system. We have discussed the operation of this system. It is usually a portable device. Then the operation is wireless because it takes place through the free space. There is an instant connectivity. Then low power consumption is there, and it is a battery operated device. These are the features. Now advantages. Like the another communication system which usually takes place through the free space, there is not necessity of any mobile network, so no mobile network is required. Then simple communication system, the installation cost is low compared to the other, like for example cellular communication system. There is a very low installation cost. Then the communication is very much reliable and the operation is easy. These are the advantages of this walkie-talkie system. Then some important limitations, as we discussed, the major important limitations is it is a two directional communication, but at a time only one person can talk, can speak. So first limitation is a limited range. Like another types of communication system which usually takes place through the free space, which we call it as a wireless system, the range is large. But here in this case, this is for limited range. Then as we discussed, only one user can talk at a time. Then interference may occur in many systems, and the battery charging is required because it is a battery operated device. Then applications, this is the list of applications: the military communication, police communication, then industrial communication, in emergency, in case of emergency services, then in case of event management, and this is more useful as far as these construction sites are concerned. So this is about the block diagram, then features, advantages, limitations and applications of two-way communication system, that is a walkie-talkie system. So dear students, that's it for today's session. So thank you. Thanks a lot for watching this video.